Okay, I just want to say, if you were to do for years and he refused to commit to you, you a dumbass bitch. Excuse me. You should not be with a man for years and he does not commit to you, period. And there's men that are married and still go fuck Tisha, Tanya, and Lisa. So it's just like, when a man can sit there and put a ring on your finger, it doesn't mean total faithfulness. It doesn't mean that he's going to be loyal to you. It doesn't mean that he's going to be faithful to you. So it's just like, it all depends on a man and their maturity. Some men, you would think they travel the world, they fuck with this woman, that woman, this type of woman. You would want to settle down? No, it really depends on the person. It's not a light switch, okay? Like, I feel like if a man is really a promiscuous man, he don't meet a female, it's just a switch. Click, it's her, I'm gonna be faithful now. No, that's growth within yourself. And when a man sees a woman and he actually starts caring about her feelings and he grows and he's like, yo, I really care about this woman, I really don't want to hurt her, there's something that's in him that changes. Okay, it's just like, it depends on the person, because he can have a great girl, but if he don't want to change for that moment, he's going to end up hurting her and resorting back to the same lifestyle. But it comes with a person caring about themselves, caring about the person, and caring about themselves as, I want to be happy with this person, let me change myself so I could be better and be happy with this person. So definitely, it's just like, when a dude don't want to commit to you after years, I don't want no woman to blame themselves, but if you with a dude that is not committing after years, like, that's crazy.
Why? I don't know. I just feel like men sometimes, like, some men would never be ready to settle down. Like, that's just what it is. I feel like there's not an age limit or there's not a time to commit. If you, maybe they haven't met the right person, or maybe like it's just their lifestyle, or maybe that's not what they about. Like, but I don't think it's a time limit or it's an age limit of why nobody wants to settle. It's just like, some people was meant to be single. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, I'm perfectly comfortable being single, and I know there's men that's perfectly comfortable being single. But just because like you've been with somebody for a long time, that doesn't mean we need to commit. I might be fucking with you for like 3-4 years, and that's all we have going on. That's why, just because I'm fucking with you for a long time as a man doesn't mean that you're my person, I'm your person. We're just fucking around, we have a good time. Because I was in a situation where I was messing with this dude, like we messed on for a minute, but we never got together. And when we finally trying to work it out, it didn't work. But then he got with someone after me. Right away, they were together like 2-3 months, and I was really confused. I'm like, I know my pussy is not whack, that's not the issue. And he was just telling me like, you too much for me. You're not the woman. I fuck with you, but like, I can't envision you being somebody that I'm with, because our lifestyle is different. You never there, you always out, you too out there. But when he found that girl that was always home, 9 to 5, back home, he was ready to settle down with her quicker. And he said it's not even about the pussy, because honestly, you fuck better than her. Like, you give her better than her. It's not even about that. It's just like, sometimes you be with people just for the moment, to enjoy the moment, so you don't be lonely. But that doesn't mean like that's the person you was meant to be with or to settle down with. So there's no time limit to it. It's just like, it's either this person is for you or you're not. Sometimes you're just having fun with somebody. It's not gonna go nowhere. So that's pretty much how I see it. Maybe I won't, like, but that's all I got for that.
I feel like men refuse to commit after being with someone for years because they want to enjoy both luxuries of being in a relationship, having their girl treat them good, and, you know, do all of these wifely duties, and still have themselves be out there and doing single shit. They still looking, they still trying to get a taste of what's out there, you know, doing cheating shit, still like fucking other girls, stuff like that. But I don't think that they care to label themselves as single, because they like having a wife. They like having, you know, that their girl there who, you know, loves them. He could come home to them at the end of the day, and, you know, she's loving on him, she's kissing on him, she's cooking, cleaning, whatever she's doing for him. I feel like they still want that kind of treatment and still, you know, be trying to fuck around.
I always talk about your initial conversation, your initial approach, your initial want when you meet a man. So if I come into the relationship not expecting, I'm just gonna talk about myself. I've never lived with a man because I don't play house unless I have a ring on my finger. Why would he give me a ring if I'm already living with him? I'm already doing the wifely duties. I'm not saying deny him of those things. Yeah, I still go to my man's house and I clean his house every Sunday and I cook and I clean and I do all those things. However, I live at my own house. There's a standard that's set that says if you want us to shack up together, I'm not never gonna just move into your place and you're never just gonna move into mine. We're gonna move into our place. We're going to share something together. So men feel like after a while of being with a woman who never set the standard, you can't, let me just make this analogy. You can't go from being the 2 o'clock in the morning girl to the 12 o'clock in the afternoon want to hang out chick. You can't be that girl. If you weren't that girl when you met him and you were okay with answering the phone at 2 in the morning and seeing him come outside real quick, come sit in the car in your PJs and let's have hours and hours of endless talks, then why change for you? Unless he really wanted to. And I do agree with partial what you're saying, Nikki, is that he has to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So if he is almost ready and he is ready to settle down, then he's really just looking for the girl who can piggyback and alley-hoop his feelings. So if he's ready and then he meets a girl who's like, I'm ready, then it's gonna work for them. But sometimes what happens is that men are ready and they're looking for the girl to do the work. You understand what I'm saying? And when I say do the work, it's just like, okay, I want her to act like my wife, like she has a ring on her finger already. And what happens is I think it destroys the man's perception of like, this is what she's supposed to be doing if she wants to be my wife. You know, you got to make me your wife if you want me to do these things. Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna cap, people are gonna lie and be like, every time we have like crazy sex, porn star sex, but like, let's just say we're having a night where I'm drinking a lot and I'm super fucked up and he wanna fuck. We're not gonna have porn star sex. We're gonna have lazy sex. Cause when you're super drunk and super wasted, like really intoxicated, and you still wanna put it in, that's lazy sex. We're not doing a lot. At what point, when you get comfortable with somebody, if y'all fucking every day, not every day gonna be porn star sex. That's a lot. You get what I'm saying? So at what point, like if we just got together every day, we're having sex, and we keep having sex, it's not gonna be that crazy sex every day. Sometimes you get home, you tired, you wanna put it in, work quick, and then go to sleep. Now on the weekend, we might just step it up and do some wild shit. You get what I'm saying? But like not every day y'all fucking is gonna be some porn star sex. That's a lot. Sometimes I might just give you some head. Sometimes you might want some head, I don't give you head, and you give me some head. Sometimes it's just like vice versa, but it's not everything gonna be like crazy sex. At what point it was like, once we start fucking all the time and we're together, eventually the sex like, okay, you wanna fuck, I don't wanna fuck, okay, let me just turn around real quick. That's just what it's gonna be like. Don't front, not every day, like our sex drive don't become the same. Not every day I'm gonna wanna fuck, not every day you gonna wanna fuck. I might just give you some head, it was so good, you don't wanna fuck. Damn, I just come like, yes, okay, now you gotta give you a little taste of the dick, but not the whole dick. So it's like lazy sex just come as a goal. It's not like at what point. It's like how much y'all together. If I've been fucking you, okay, the first 2 weeks I might just fuck every day. The first 3 months I might just fuck every day. But after that, I just fuck you a million times already. I'm tired today. Can I just get some head? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or you might just come to me, I don't want to fuck today. Can you suck my dick? Okay, I got it. That's just what it is. Lazy sex just come as a go. It's not like a time on it. Like, it's not that. For me, it's not that. Because I done met niggas like in like 2 months, I don't want to fuck today. Can I just give you a head and go about my day? Like, that's just me.
At what point is it okay for me and my spouse to have lazy sex? To be honest, in my past relationship, because I've only been in one real one, that was a relationship filled with lazy sex all the time. And I'm just saying that because we've been together for 3 years. 3 years. Yes, that man had a high sex drive, so we were having sex all the time. And after a while, that shit gets boring. Like, I can't do it every day. My sex drive wasn't as high as his. So it was like, all right, he would come pick me up from school, because we both went to school and worked in Queens. So he would come pick me up and we would go to his house and he would just be ready. Like, he was always ready. Like, he was always ready. And I was just like, I'm tired. I just had a long day of school. Like, yeah, I would give him a little sum, or I'd be like, okay, just real quick. And I would literally make it 5 minutes. Well, he could last just 5 minutes because he was quick. So,
Better for you.
I know, better for me, better for me. Listen, I just did what I could. Just so he bust a nut, I would be good and I'd be tired. I'd roll back around, sleep, or continue doing what I was doing, homework, TV, whatever. And that was it. Call it a day. Call it George.
Okay, guys, in my opinion, after a year, it's okay to have lazy sex, because in one relationship I was in, we never really had lazy sex. Like, it was like, we tried to have like, all right, let's have a quickie on the couch, and it turned into a fucking marathon, and I was tight. Like, I just wanted to have a quickie, and it was just like and then the last relationship I was in, after a year, it was just like, okay, but that situation's a little different, because it was just like, I wasn't really feeling him maybe around that time. So I really feel like it's y'all sexual drive and y'all sexual chemistry. Like, it's just like, y'all can have 2-minute sex and it'll be fucking great. Y'all can have 5-minute sex and it'll be fucking great. Like, sometimes it's just like, sometimes being in one position the whole time you having sex could be considered lazy sex, but it's popping instead of this nigga trying to put you in 7 positions in 7 minutes. Like, chill out. So it's just like, it's up to the couple and their sexual drive and like their chemistry together. But I say after a year, to me, because that's what I've been through, it's okay to be like, all right, let's just have this quickie right quick. And if I don't bust a nut, maybe you could just finger pop me right quick, or maybe I could just suck your dick in the morning and you could just bust. Like, after a year, I feel like it's reasonable.
At what point in the relationship is it okay to have lazy sex? All the ladies, y'all are given time frames in the relationship that y'all have been together, but I'm going to just go with times of the day. It's okay to have lazy sex early in the morning. That's my favorite time to have lazy sex, because I'm asleep. I don't like being woke out of my sleep. So if he want to just slide in while I'm sleeping, he's going to get lazy sex. I'm not going to move. I'm going to pretend I'm asleep because I don't want him to get too crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let him do his thing. Another time lazy sex is okay is when we're filthy drunk. I've been filthy drunk to the point I'm numb. Like, we got fucked up tonight. And I had to stop him from eating the coochie, and he was just hitting it. I'm like, I said, babe, you got 5 seconds, and I'm tapping out. So lazy sex is okay when I'm drunk. Lazy sex is okay when I first wake up in the morning. Lazy sex is cool when we're mad at each other too. Because it's like, especially if you, I can't speak for nobody else, but like, if he's the type of dude, like, I don't want to go fuck nobody else, and you don't want to go fuck nobody else, but we're mad at each other. Let's just get this nut out the way. So those are the periods of time that I feel like lazy sex is good, because it's not even how long I've been with you. It's the temperature. Like, what's going on? Why am I being lazy while we're having sex? Me personally, I'm not going to say I'm naturally a lazy person in bed, but I be liking the man to do his thing. Like, I do your thing. Do your thing. Like, start it off and do your thing. Now, there's the occasions where I'm just going to hop on it and take it, but yeah, he's doing his thing. I'm a bend over queen. Just start there. Bend me over, get crazy, do your thing. I'm gonna let you lead. You know what I'm saying? So it's always, lazy sex is cool to me. I don't want the marathon. I always meet men who want to fuck for hours, and I always have to break it down to them afterwards. I'm like, who told you that? Who said I wanted to be fucked for mad long? I'm cool with. I said, let's have sex, and I want to see what time we start and what time we finish. Okay? I said, I can fuck you for hours. Okay. I said, hours to you is really, and real sex time, let me just tell you, sex time is different than real time. And sex time, you think you fucked for an hour, but it was 15 minutes. So I said, okay, do your thing. We do it. I looked at the clock. It was 8 o'clock. He didn't even know I clocked the time. When we finished, it was 8:15. He said, yeah, you see that? It's 8:15, my bro. It's 8:15. You understand? I don't know where men, this must have happened in the locker room in high school where y'all was like, yeah, you gotta hit it for mad long, she's gonna think you the Minute Man. When Missy made that song, I don't want no Minute Man, it gassed everybody. I like the Minute Man. I like, not the 1 minute, but the minutes, man. Men and man. I like him. You understand what I'm saying? Get in, get out, do your thing. Because after a while, the vagina goes retarded. I don't know about y'all, my vagina goes retarded after a while. Like, you don't flip me over, you don't move me to the side, you don't did all of this, and she's like, that's how the pussy go.
With the dryness.
No, I don't know about dry. My pussy it could be soaking. And that's why probably he's still going. Because he's like, she's wet. She must be really ready to keep going. Nah, just because my vagina's wet doesn't mean anything. I'm a person who I just feel like I'm cool with lazy sex. I don't need the craziness. You know what I'm saying? Bend me over on the kitchen island. Do me there. A little quick wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I mean? Suck a little dick in the car. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I like those. Those are more fun. I like spurts. Like, you know, runners. I'm like one of those runners. Like, either you're a track star who want to run a mile or a sprinter.
I do not think love is a fairy tale. I definitely believe love is out there, because how would we know about it? Where do people know about this kind of love that everybody talks about, to put in movies, to put in books, to put in stories? Like, where does everybody know this from? Like, it has to exist. Like, it's real. I know it's real. I know it's real, honestly, because you know when you love someone. And I'm like, there's different types of love, but it's like, you know, when you fall in love with someone, like, you have that feeling, you got them butterflies, you just know. I've had that feeling about 5 to 10 times in my life. I felt like I was in love when I was in elementary school about 10 times.
Damn.
Middle school, high school. I swore I was in love. But of course, those things don't work out. But that doesn't mean that I didn't really love them. Everybody would say that it's like puppy love, but I'm like, I know what I felt.
But isn't a fairy tale? Oh, sorry.
I know what I felt. I felt like in this generation, it's easy to say love is a fairy tale, love doesn't exist, because people don't give love a chance. It's deceit in relationships, there's cheating, there's, you know, no one's taking relationships as serious as, you know, as they should. Marriage, do we believe in that anymore? Like, marriage is a government system. Like, it's a contract, it's a business. Marriage isn't for love anymore. Like, people get married, and I don't think they get married for love. They get married to obtain the assets of the other person, to build something together, but not out of love, but so that, you know, financially they're good, that they can build stuff together financially. And I don't want to get married thinking about those aspects. When I get married, I want to know that I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life, and they also want to be with me for the rest of their life. I don't even want to sign no papers when I get married. I know that doesn't make me legally married, but I want to have a big ceremony about my love for someone and their love for me. And I don't want it to have anything to do with the government, because I want this relationship to be about love, because I know that exists. And once I find that, then I know. And I'm a know, because I get that gut feeling all the time. So I'm a know.
So the question is love a fairy tale? I don't think love is a fairy tale. I feel like love is very strong and it exists. I remember, you know, I fell in love about 3 times in my life. One people might call puppy love because it's like junior high school, whatever, but I felt like I really loved this person and they loved me. And the second time, that was the situations where I got my heart broken. I had to learn from that. And the third time, it was just like, yo, the quote when they say it's better to love and lost than never been loved or something like that, that is so true, because I've gained so many experiences and so much happiness through that. I will never take it back. I just feel like the problem with this generation is people really feel like they got options. Like, somebody might not like you because you snore when you sleep, or you chew so fucking loud, or whatever, and they just feel like they could go on the internet or press a button and they get the next option. So I feel like love is not really a fairy tale. I feel like everybody's so superficial. And that's what's fucked up. I feel like because we have so many available options to us, that you pick apart something that you don't like about somebody and feel like you could find something better. Where it's just like, you could get the hamburger with the lettuce, and you be like, damn, where's the tomato? And you find somebody that got the hamburger with the tomato but don't got the lettuce. So you gotta be, in this generation, you gotta be real careful. So it's just like, you can't take everything for granted. You can't take real connections for granted. And I feel like love is definitely not a fairy tale. It's just like, you gotta really hold on to good people when you find them. And that's it.
Is love a fairy tale? Yes. And I say that in a good way. When I think about fairy tale, I think about Cinderella. I think about Beauty and the Beast. I think about Aladdin and Princess Jasmine. And that's what we see as the epitome of love. Before we think about, you know, the Cosbys and all these other couples and Family Matters and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and seeing these couples be in love, you know, if we're going to talk about fairy tales, that's what we remember. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I know what love is finally in my life. I'm glad that I can even sit here and talk about what it is. And it does feel like a fairy tale. Almost unreal. That somebody you mention, you know, well, I got this burger and it has tomatoes and lettuce on it, but what about the cheese? There's always something. Then that's not love. You know what I'm saying? Because I can bring you a burger with lettuce and tomatoes, and yes, you want a cheese, but you'll still eat it because you love me. Because I'm your everything to you. So I'm gonna still enjoy the burger the same way, with the cheese or without it. I give you a prime example. That's just like sending someone on an errand and they don't come back, your loved one on the errand, and they don't come back with everything. I'm not mad that you didn't come back with everything. I actually appreciate that you even went and you made the effort to go find what I wanted you to go look for. You know what I mean? So yes, love is a fairy tale. I wanna wake up in a palace. I want that person to love me unconditionally, to love all my flaws, to love everything about me, and not want to change it. I think when you're in love, you want to be a better person for somebody else. So I'm in love, and I know right now it is the biggest triumph, if I'm using the right word, and challenge in my life, because you have to be a better person for this person if you love them. Because love is growth, love is freedom, love is honesty, and it's courage. You know what I'm saying? And I think all those things combined in a pot, it is a fairy tale, because nobody imagines that they could ever meet somebody in their life that loves them for them, whether I'm bald, fat, skinny, or whatever. They're gonna support me 100%. So I'm living in a fairy tale right now. You know, I met somebody who loves me, doesn't want to change me, supports me, wants to grow with me. And yeah, there may be some things about that burger that are missing, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay not having the cheese. It gives me diarrhea anyway.